Good morning, it's Brenda. How's everybody doing today? So today I thought we would use some of book pages, music page, and make these little fold-out booklets great to fill up with your goodies so you can send it to a friend or send someone some happy mail. And it's just well, this is a piece of music page, and I just tore out an image from an Edith Holden book with some words and a number and added some lace, and then on the back I just ripped out these mushrooms and stuck them there, and I didn't leave that one as a pocket. I made this one a while ago, but I thought we could have a play today and make one or a couple. So if you'd like to craft along, grab some music page, book page. This was quite a large music page, but in all honesty, I don't think it much matters what your size paper is, because you'll lay your paper sideways. Let me just grab one here and I'll show you. You'll just have something sideways, and you're going to fold it in half. Anyway, we'll get to that part. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. It's been a bit of a crazy morning, but anyway, that's okay. So I'll show you what I did so far. So this paper is very fragile, so I thought to get myself started I would fix it up so that you don't have to sit and watch me do stuff. But it's just a piece of music paper. I folded it in half, and then I took another one and folded it in half, and then another one. It was the bottom part of this one, or this side of that one, and made it smaller. So you're just tiering the pockets. So you can make these pockets as tall as you want or as short as you want, depending on how deep your base page is, which is your cover. So if you would like to know this, everybody has different size paper and different sized journals that they make. It's about 8 1/4 high by just over 5 1/2 wide. So that gives you an indication of the size of my music page. And I just took the white edges off of all the sides, so that all I was left with was the music. All right, and because this is so fragile, I did go ahead and add lace to it already, because it was coming apart. And the same with this sheet, but I did end up gluing it into the center here, on the center mark, just like that. And then this one I will glue to the bottom so that you have 4 pockets. And you can put pockets on here as well. You can put pockets on the back, on the front. I mean, the sky's the limit as far as putting pockets in anyway. So I didn't glue this part down because I wanted to add the backs of these. I just wanted to do that bit of process with you and tell you. So grab your music paper, book page, magazine pages, anything like that, and we'll get started. Images, whatever you would like to use, you grab a whole bunch of stuff, and then we'll just glue. I'm using this stronger glue because my book page is more fragile than just a regular piece. But I will go through the whole process with you as soon as I get this glued together, because I have a couple pieces of book page there ready to cut and do. So anyway, I've been doing really good. Just finally got the basement together. I am so excited that we're able to be downstairs now and watch TV or movies or whatever the case may be, and instead of on our bed, like we had our TV in our bedroom and used to lay on the bed and watch. It's really kind of nice to be able to be somewhere other than bed. Brat, our kitty, he was whoops, he was just a little confused about what was happening because he's used to us being in our room as well. So it was quite a process for him to realize, wait a minute, we're not going in there anymore. We're sitting out here. So yeah, it was kind of cute watching him. And I'm just going to glue the sides because they're going to be pockets. So I'll glue the side and I'll glue the bottom. Just like that. And then put it down. Oh, glue. A little bit of glue seepage. That happens, doesn't it? Can't be perfect. So on this, I'll just make it a little straighter. There we go. Do the same thing. Glue down the side. Yeah, each layer of paper that you put on adds stability to whatever it is that you're making, especially for paper like this that's fragile. You know, it has a tendency to tear. This will all help it, like adding all these layers will help to stabilize it. And there, just go down like that. Glue. And you know I like to fan the glue out because that doesn't take away from your pocket, the stuff in your pocket. So, and again, I'll just glue the bottom and up the side, and then just like that. I did turn it upside down if you're wondering why I'm doing it that way. I had turned the book upside down, and then it'll get closed. Just reinforce it a little bit, and there we go. So I just have this little ticket, so we have a pocket and a pocket, 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 and then from here it's your choice what you'd like to do. You know, you can add pockets and flowers, images. It doesn't matter what you add because each time you add something to your pocket, it's going to be gorgeous. So this one was very simple. I had done this one years ago with my Junk Journals Canada group. There was I can't exactly remember what it's called, but it's where we did challenges every month, like a few challenges. We had to watch a video and then we had to emulate that video that we watched. It was so much fun. Unfortunately, they haven't had it since then, but hopefully one day it'll end up happening again. But this was one of the projects that I had done. So I just have, when I was with my Leduc ladies on Saturday, I was making toppers for journals, and I thought, oh, this would be very pretty on here, and it will help stabilize it as well. And I mean, you can add so much more to it. Like you can add you can make bows, you can you know, you have your oh goodness, what are they called? Seals, like your wax seals, anything. Bling, don't forget to bling things up if that's what you like. Bling is always great. I'm just going to add this to the front just to show you what that looks like. And then just add it there. Nothing else underneath. I mean, I'm going for a simple look. Simple but beautiful. Does that make sense? And then on the back, I just thought we could do a pocket, right? Like you just put a pocket, fill your pockets, words, whatever you'd like. But I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'll show you what I had done. This is just a book page from, it was a bird book, I think. I just grabbed it. And I'm going to keep the strips. As you know, I like to make paper ruffles. And so I'll keep all of those strips. They're perfect. Perfect strips for doing that. You can, yeah. If you want, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see paper ruffles being made, then let me know. And yeah, I'm more than happy to do that video. And they can be sewn or not sewn, stapled, glued, yeah, whatever. But you just let me know. All right, so there's our base. You can round the corners if you want. Oh, this is lovely. It's already starting to patina. All right, so let me take off these sides here. Do you just have any plans today? Are you, maybe you're working. I'm retired. I retired in December, so I am looking to find, you know, just something part-time or a few days a week or whatever, just to you know, do something, I guess. And you know, I think I'm going to use that one as my base simply because it's patinaed, and I really like that. So all I'm going to do is line up the two pieces of paper, and I'm going to almost to the bottom. I just basically try to make it straight, just like so. So then you have a deep pocket there, and then this pocket can be at the bottom, right? And it's not as deep of a pocket, but hey, it's good. All right, so I'm gonna fold these in half. If I can do it straight, that's always the trick, isn't it? Make sure you do a straight fold. This one should be folded, yes, and so should this one, because they were originally going to be our base, but of course I changed my mind. And this is not as fragile as my music page, so I'm not going to worry about gluing down the center. Rounded edges, let me just grab my rounder here, and I'm just going to do the outside corners, of course, and we'll round those. But if you have magazines, use all your magazines and make pockets. Like, there are magazines with lovely photos and stuff. You know, you can find all kinds. Just like that. See if it can do two at once. Oh, well, not really. There we go. And then just do these. Okay. All right, so gather up your pages, and then you're just going to glue the sides and the bottoms. Leave the top open. That'll be for your pocket. And I'm not going to ink. I'm just going to glue all along the bottom, up the sides, just like that, and then add it in. Oh, I think I can cat it. There it is. There. Just like that. And there's your first pockets. So then we'll get this. Do the sides and bottom. Braden's with us today. He's just hanging out in the living room. He might make an appearance to say hello, I'm not sure. I guess it depends on what he's up to. There we go, so just reinforce that. You might have some overhang, it usually happens, but and so there we have our pockets. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and then however many pockets you want to add to it. Fun, quick little project. It's, yeah, you can't go wrong. And you can add lace to the spine, you know, to make it pretty. And then you can add, like, there's a bit of overhang. I'm not going to cut it yet because it's wet, and I'd rather it be dry before I cut it. Just like that. So basically that's what you do. So you can take any kind of book, if you just have, you know, your 8.5 by 11 scrapbook paper, or your coffee tea dyed paper, use that, and you can stamp on it. You can use your ink. You can do all kinds of stuff like that. So for this one, I'm just going to add some of these Nouveau drops. Why not? They were sitting here. I'm just going to use them. See I'll just add them up the corner here. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to pop some down the front, and it's remembering to put it aside, let it dry, don't touch it. There we go. Oh, Braden's here. And there you go. You just have some little decoration on there. Right? You can add more lace, bling to it. So let me just grab, I have something like this. It's the wrong color. Oh, see what I did? That's what not to do after just saying. But you can add, you can make a bow there and add it for extra prettiness, an extra dimension. You know, there's many things that you can do and have fun doing it. Let's just pop that there. Okay, now I really will put it aside to dry. All right, I cut some images out just from from the bird book after I took these papers out, but I just thought, let's have a play. Like, this is the cover. I'm gonna make this a pocket. And why not? I mean, that's what we do, right? We just, and I always say, if something looks good or you want it to be a certain way, then do it. You know, you can use any paper you want, any images you want. I mean, harvest is coming and Halloween. I don't do Halloween. Like, I'm not a fan of Halloween, but that's just me. That doesn't have to be anybody else. I know there's a lot of people who really enjoy Halloween, but I don't know. So I put the pocket on the opposite side instead, but I'm not going to stress about it. All right. So I did leave it open, but because it's on that side, well, I don't know how that'll work out, but you know what? It's okay. So there's our pocket there. We've got a pocket here. And when we open it up, right, I just have these little cut-offs here and use them. So that's what we have this stuff for, right? We have this stuff to use it, and we need to. So this can be a little tuck spot. I'll just I'm just going to do that. I know nothing else is inked, but I'm just going to do that, and then we'll make it a little tuck spot. I just put some ink on the top of it. There we go. We'll just add a little spot like that. Boy, does that ever add some awesome color to it. Just using that, you know, but any words that you want, that you find, numbers, like, it's your choice. You do whatever you'd like to do, you know. I have just these little bits of birds here, and I'm just going to tear down this fella. Sorry, I get close to me when I'm tearing. See if I can tear it a little half decent. Get rid of the little points. Right, and we got just like that. If you're doing a nature book, a nature journal, anything like that, like, these things are just lovely to use. Birds, butterflies, flowers, animals, insects, if you like insects. I mean, hey, why not? See? And it just adds so much to it. I have this lovely elephant, but I didn't end up using him. But I'll use him on something else, which is fine. I'll just take this other bird, and I'll pop him on the other side, just like that. But I hope this gives you some ideas of what you can do with your book pages. Oof. Like, I know we all have a lot of book page, and maybe I'll just move him over a little bit. And we sometimes need some fresh ideas or some old ideas made new to us so that we can use the paper, you know? There we go. Maybe I'll pop another pocket on that side. And like I said, I'm just gathering up my little pieces here that I have on the desk and making little tucks. And why not? And you can add little images. Like, I have these little images here are from Antonio. He's Antonio Makes here on YouTube. He's a very wonderful crafter, and I'm just going to add that right like that, and it adds beauty. Another element to look at, color, because I mean, this paper's black and white, right? But there we go. And then I'm just going to add this little bird right there, and I'm just going to glue him at the bottom so that he doesn't interfere with the pocket. But just like that. And there's a little word here. Butterflies, it says. Whoop. Okay, we won't be using that. I just broke it in half. Oh, goodness. So there's just some little stickers in there. And I just have I have these little inchies that I made. I have so many things on my desk now, but I hope you get the idea of things that you can do, and see, that'll just tuck under back behind the bird because it isn't glued down, so it's not going to interfere with your with what you're putting in there. Right, and then you've got your pocket here. So I just want to make sure you see that. And I'm just going to put this word up here. Maybe put the word here. And I mean, you can add lace to your side if you want as well, but look at how that looks now. It's just beautiful. And what a nice gift to send to somebody. You know, you can add that I just have these papers here that we were working with the other day. So I'm just going to add a few into the pockets just so you can see, and why not? They'll probably stay in the pockets, and then, oh, somebody's going to get this in the mail. And of course it'll get filled a lot more, but this is just to show you that you've got tucks and pockets. And this one back here, I'm not too sure about that, but what I might do is glue it, and then I'll add a little secret pocket right there or something, just you know, like I can just pop that there, and you can put your little minis in there and just tuck them inside like that. If you have Tim Holtz, you know how minis are, and I mean, you can make your own. Like, you can make these kinds of things, and I just used my little square punch, but you can make stuff like that and then make them smaller, add a little word to it and stick it into a pocket, make a tiny tag. Like here, I'm talking about it, but I'm not showing you, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna you just cut a piece like that, cut a corner, and you have yourself a mini tag. How cute. You can put a number on it, a letter. Numbers are always awesome. So let's just, whatever number ends up on there, that's what'll go on there. Let's see. Oh, I can't see it very well. There is a number. I didn't have black on the desk, but you get the idea, right? And so if you were to have a little tuck, then yep, I'm just gonna do it. Stop talking about it, Brenda, right? Stop talking about it and do it. So here we go. I'll just glue that, just like that, because I will have to glue that shut simply because I did it on the wrong side. And see, there are no mistakes. It's just, there's always room for change. So there you go. And then it fits right into the little pocket. You can add a little tab to it, like my butterfly word that's kind of tore in half. Well, I can pop that there. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. And why not? It's here on the desk. Try and use your scraps, your little pieces that are hanging around, right? Use it all up instead of, if you don't have to throw it away, then don't. Use it. And there you have a little tab on there, just like that. And then you can just pop it in the pocket, and then you have a little pocket. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue down the edge here, just so that I know that's done and it's sealed off, just like that. There we go. You can add a flower, but that turned out, actually it turned out better than I thought it was going to. So I really like this, and I hope you do too. I hope it's been, I hope it's something that you will do and have fun doing, and use your scraps, use those book pages that you have, the magazine pages that you have. I'm thinking we all have it. I won't touch that because I know it's still wet. And you see the difference in sizes as well, right? So it doesn't have to be a certain size. You do whatever size you want. Like this will be too big for a journal, which is fine because it's going to get mailed out. This can go in your journal as a, let me just grab my journal because I didn't even show you that. But you can just find a page that's, so you can add it here and you can clip it in if you want. Or if you didn't want to do anything on the back, you leave it blank, add it to your page. You can glue 3 sides and leave this open, and you can pop a tag, or you can a few things in there, or you can glue these 3 sides and have it as a tuck at the top, your pocket. And then when you have your tags there, you can have your tails on your tag, for pulling out and stuff. But there's many ways that you can use them. Something like this too, I better mention, is that when you're putting your journal together, you can add this as a journal page, right? It doesn't have to be an extra piece. It can be in your journal. So let me grab, I'll just grab this. This is just a piece of wallpaper, but when you're putting your journal together, you can add this and add your pages, and then you sew it into your journal. And then you have pockets and pockets, and yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff like that too. Like, you're not limited. Never limit yourself to anything that you create. All right, I'm gonna leave it there today. I didn't want it to be too long. I know we all have things to do, whether we're working or we have kids and grandkids and other responsibilities. And I really hope that you enjoyed this project. It was simple, quick, easy, and so much fun. And it just takes a few pieces of paper and some stuff to make it pretty, right? It's just so great. Thank you for being here, everybody. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to my new subscribers. Breeden tells me that I'm just about at 600 subscribers. I'm just totally floored, I guess is the only word. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I appreciate you all. I thank you for liking the videos that you see, and I thank you for commenting, and especially for subscribing. I enjoy all of your comments. I answer each and every one of them, and yeah, I really hope you have a very, very blessed day, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.